Hi, my name is Tito, CFS Certified Master Technician, and today we're going to replace the transformer on this Pitco fryer.
So we're going to go ahead and replace the transformer on this unit, which is located inside this power supply box. First thing we're going to want to do is get access to it. We can go ahead and remove this 5/16 hex head screw. There should be one at the top and one at the bottom. Now that we've removed those two screws that hold this supply box in place, we can push it forward a little bit and then move it around until it frees up. At this point, the box will be mounted, and we can go ahead and remove your power supply plug here, and then we can remove this Molex connector. Alright, at this point we are going to want to unmount the transformer. You're going to see a screw here, a Phillips screw here, and another one here. Now you're going to want to make note of where your wires are connected. If you do forget to make note of that, you can always look at the wiring diagram. But right here you have wire number 3 with black, and then number 5 with your white wire. You can usually take these off with your fingers, but I like using needle nose pliers so that I can wedge them out of there and loosen them up without accidentally pulling out the wire from the terminal. Then down here, you're going to see your secondary wires. Then you're going to have your blue over here on number 6, and then your green on number 10. You will have numbers underneath the transformer there so you can see where they're positioned. And now that we have the new transformer, again, you can see the numbers right here. And we'll reposition our green wire here, and then our blue down here for the primary side of the transformer. You always want to make sure you give the wires a little bit of a tug to make sure they don't accidentally slip out or don't have an improper connection, because that will cause you to have some amp draw spikes and could damage your terminal connections. And then make sure to put the washer in place, that way the screw stays in place once you mount it. And then at this point, now that we have the transformer remounted onto the box, we'll reassemble this by putting it back into the fryer, following the steps that we did to remove it in reverse steps. Other thing you want to pay attention to is sometimes you will have fryers that have a pump motor located right in front of where this is mounted. In that case, you would have to remove the pump motor. We do have a video showing that information, so if you want to take a look at that, you will see how to unmount it, and then you can get access to this box here.